Hey, what's going on, guys? I want to bring something price action wise that maybe you guys can start implementing in your day-to-day trading that might help you kind of avoid some shakeouts, maybe even catch a couple good trades. Now, this is not like a dead set in stone strategy, but it's more so of something in the price action that you can kind of wait for and see if things start to align and then maybe attack a trade. So what I'm talking about, and we're looking at the 5 minute time frame on this particular screen. We're looking at Friday's price action that just passed. And I want to kind of show you something here because I notice this happens a lot. A lot of times we are very anxious to get involved into the markets, especially off the New York Open. Market shoots up, we want to go long. Market shoots down, we want to start clicking buttons. Sometimes, especially if you're trading for prop firms or maybe you have a slow trigger finger, sometimes you're not necessarily getting into the trade probably when you should to even catch that scalp. And a lot of times, you're kind of chasing moves that pull back against you. And then next thing you know, it kind of wrecks your confidence for the remainder of the day. So what I would try to start identifying, again, it's going to take some patience, it's going to take some time, but let's say, for example, look at this opening range 5 minute candle. Okay, off the open, it probably looked extremely bullish, right? Like the price just kind of took out this previous swing high from pre-market, which again, I teach in Evolution Traders how to exactly catch this move and actually take the scalp long, but that's something that's a little bit more advanced inside of Evolution Traders. Again, what I would avoid, especially for those of you guys going at it alone, is let that move go, right? So if the market, let me just make this as simple as possible. If the market shoots up bullish off the open, let that move go. Let it retrace, okay? If the market shoots bearish, like immediately off the open, and typically this needs to be within inside the first 5 minutes. If the market shoots bearish, let it go, okay? And then let it bounce a little bit because there's going to be a two-sided trade. So in this particular case, as soon as we shoot up to the long side, let that go, let it pull back, right? Let it pull back. Let it test some prior swing lows. Look at these prior swing lows. Let it test some prior swing lows. Let it test a moving average. Let it test something before getting back in long, okay? Because if it shot up off the open, it already looks great long, but let's wait for it to pull back first and then get into the move. So in this particular case, you're going to need some type of confluence maybe to help you identify if it's a good time to go long. In my particular scenario, I would use a 20 SMA play. That would be getting in over this candle's closure, 22,130, and that shoots up to 22,140, which is 10 points. That's a fantastic trade for a lot of people. Shoots up to a 41, so in about 11 and a half point move there, and then kind of pulls back and tests this 20 SMA on a 5 minute time frame yet again. Now, another way that you can try to catch it is allow that first move to take off, allow it to pull back into some support, whether it's a previous swing low, whether it's a Fibonacci, which is all the way down here, or maybe a moving average of your choice. I like the 20 SMA. I know some people use the 50, some people use the 21 EMA, the 9, EMA. It doesn't really matter what moving average that is comfortable and suitable for your trading style. For me personally, it's the 20 SMA. Let it pull back into the 20 SMA. Okay, and this is for price action traders and scalpers. Let it pull back into the 20 SMA. As soon as you see it kind of dip below and then reclaim the 20 SMA, you can do something like this. A quick price action scalp by running your stop loss at the lows, right, of that move that dipped below, and then getting in on the candle, which I call the reason why candle in the 20 SMA, but actually getting in on the reason why candle once we reclaim that 20 SMA, because that's going to really tighten up your stop loss. Makes sense? So again, what am I talking about in short? Let's kind of paraphrase this in 60 seconds or less. The first 5 minute candle, we're looking for an extreme bullish move or an extreme bearish move. We're going to ignore that extreme bullish or bearish move. We're going to allow it to pull back into some type of support. Either it's a previous swing high, either it's a moving average, something. And then we're going to try to jump that move once we start to run back in the favor of the extreme bullish or bearish move. Makes sense? In this particular case, it pulled back into my 20 SMA. It wicked below once, twice, held. I can run a stop loss just below those wicks, and I can jump in on the reclaim candle and take this for a little bit of a ride. And even if you don't catch this whole move, you can take this candle alone for close to 25 to 30 points. And that's fantastic when it comes to trading the NASDAQ, especially if you're trading 1 or 2 contracts and you're taking 20 points. It could be a $400, $500, $600, $700 trade. And this could essentially be, you know, you're done trading in the first 15 to 20 minutes of the market. So let's see if you can start to pick up some of those price action patterns off the open, because again, I understand a lot of people want to trade the open. A lot of people have that quick trigger finger, and a lot of times you just get trapped out of that first move that necessarily you're not wrong on. You were just a little bit too early to the party. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. Also, guys, subscribe. I'm almost at 10,000 followers here on YouTube. It's a big accomplishment for me. Again, if you're not already subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. If you guys need evaluation accounts, you can use code DAnthony at Apex. You're going to get 80% off of those Apex evaluations, any size, 80% off. Use code DAnthony. If you want to join Evolution Traders, that link is down in the description box below. I'll see all of you guys on the next YouTube video.